Okay. Then it come down, then it move again. Now, you know that this movement now, this one is a correction. This one is an impulse.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Mm.
This one now is a correction. This one is an impulse. This one is a correction. This one is an impulse. Also, this is how price is moving in the market. Then this one also is an impulse. If you understand this thing, this one is an impulse. Impulsive move. This one here is an impulse. Why this one? Sorry, this is a market structure. Let me put this in. Not this one here. I'm talking about market structure. This is an impulsive move, is a correction. Why this one is also a correction? This one is also a correction. A correction. A correction. Because that is how price is moving in the market. But the thing is that why is it a correction? Why is it an impulse? That is what I want to show you. Why is it a correction? Why is it an impulse? You know that this price started from here. Here was the bargain level of this price, which it started from. Abi?
Mm-hmm.
The price started from here. Now the price now moved from here down to here, which is here. Are you getting me? Meaning that this place now was a high. Abi? Here was a high. Let me use H. Here was high. That place was high. Here was a high. That place was a high. That place was a high. Was a high. Why here was a low. This place now. Are you seeing it? Here was a low. So you see that here was the last low the market made. Now the price moves. You are seeing my cursor, Abi?
Yes.
The price moved from this here to this high and came down to this low. Meaning that here was the last high. Abi?
Yes.
Now, as far as price has breaking this last high now, it become an impulse.
Wait.
Are you understanding me?
Where I'm coming, did he make movement from the base here?
From there,
and get the first,
yes. Here is regarded now. This place now.
First impulse movement.
Yeah, that impulse movement. It start from the support. That place is a support. Let's call it support. It start from the support here and started movement. Abi? Then from the support, here was the impulse and make a high and made a correction.
Yes.
And here become a low. From this low now, he made another impulse. Why is it an impulse? Because he broke the last high of the impulsive move.
Okay.
You get me?
Yes.
He break the last high of the impulsive move. Also, here is also a high. This place is a high. That place is a high. GH. That is high. Is a high. Why here is a low too? Are you getting me? It has become a low. Now, as the price move from this low now, because here is the end of the correction. As far as price has broken this last high now, it's no longer a correction. It's now called what?
An impulsive.
An impulsive move because he has broken the last high.
This last one that make movement that broken the second high now.
Yes, now
because you have the first high, second high. So this movement that broken the second high now.
Yes, has broken the second high. It become an impulse. So it's no longer a correction. Now, if the market
so
now
from that,
okay,
I'm coming. Which means from that point, it starts to break the high, break the second high now. Before that point was a correction. Right?
Yes, from here now.
Right?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Are they talking?
Yes.
The second high, when the thing now, the second high is regarded as second impulsive movement after the first one that formed the first high. The first one formed the first high to have what they call the first correction, right?
Oh, yeah, first correction, yes.
Then from that first correction now, he make another impulsive movement. So in the course of making that impulsive movement now, he now break from the first high and establish a new high that is higher than the first high.
Good. That is what we call impulse. That is what we call impulse.
That's what we call impulse.
Yeah, impulse.
Then when he now establish that second high now, he now make a correction again.
A correction again.
Then from that point of correction now, he now make another movement and break away from the second high now to establish another new high.
Good.
Okay.
Now
that's what I understand.
Yeah. Now is this movement is called impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. That's how the market moves. That's the way the market move. Now, this is the movement of the market. Abi?
Yes.
Good. Now, let me delete these things here. Or we can leave it. Let me show you the chart. Now, if you go to this chart, now this is daily. Abi? Now, from year to year, now, it's an impulse. Are you seeing it? Now, from year to year, it's a correction.
Please, pardon. Okay, from here to here, it's an impulse, Abi?
Yes. From this one to this one,
okay,
it's an impulse. Let me change the color to white. Let me use white. It's from this year, from this place to this place is an impulse. Abi? Now, here is this place now is regarded as what? A support. Abi?
Yes.
Good. From here now, it move and come to an impulse. Yes, this is an impulse. Abi?
A correction. When
a correction. Yes, it's a correction. Sorry, it's a correction. This place also called what?
An impulse.
It's a correction. I will teach you something.
Okay, because it didn't break the first high. It didn't break the first high, right?
It didn't break the first high. It's also a correction.
Okay.
It didn't break the first high. It's also what? A correction.
A correction.
Now, it came down here. Here was our last low. Here, the end of our correction ended here, Abi?
Yes.
Now, this price break this last correction. It become what? An impulse. As far as he has broken this last correction now, this last correction here was the low of the last correction. As far as he has broken it, become what? An impulse. Now, this one is a correction. Our last correction ended here. Abi? It ended here. Now, the price came down. This one is also a correction. Abi? Now, this one is what? This one is also a correction.
This is going to be an impulse.
Why? Because it has broken our last low.
Low, yes.
Yes, and the last correction ended here. The last impulse ended here, Abi? Now, the price made another correction from here to here. This was a correction, Abi? It made a correction. And the last correction ended here. Then, this from here now, this correction now, it made another correction here that went up to the last high and came down and broke it. Immediately it broke the last correction here. The price came down. Abi? The impulse ended here. Abi, he ended here. Here become a low. Is it not true? Now, from this impulse now, he made a correction. The correction ended here. Abi? Now, from this correction, he made an impulse. Why is it called impulse? Because it break our last support. It become an impulse. As far as you have broken the last support, it become an impulse. Then, from there now, he made another correction. As far as this high, this our last high now, have not been taken out. We treated it as what? As our last resistance. Are you getting me? Here is our last high now. This last high have not been broken. So the market is on a downtrend. So the market made a correction. Abi? Now, here become our last high. Now, he made a correction. From this correction, he made an impulse. Why is it an impulse? Because he broke our last low. Our last low, yeah. It was broke. Are you getting me? Now, from this last low, he made another correction that ended here. He made a correction. From there again, he made another correction. From there again, he made another correction. From here again, he now made another impulse. Why is it impulse? Because he broke our last low. It has become an impulse. And here was our last resistance in the market. That place. Abi? That place was our last resistance. Now, do you see how market came back? That place was our last resistance, meaning that if a market break this our last high now, there is what we call a change in market structure. Although I will also teach you that one. Updated everything. But you understand what I'm saying, Sha?
But it's like I still need a little bit another kind of thing, because you get the way TikTok I'm here. I'm trying to, that means impulse movement and correction movement is not one.